Hi, everybody. It's Lisa from Sweet and Sassy Treasures. And how about that new release, right? It's hard to believe that they can keep raising the bar when that holiday release was just the best. This is just as good. What I want to do is open the packages, show you what's inside, and then I'm going to show you the 5 projects that I made for IOD. And I have 2 YouTube videos already on the playlist. So are you guys ready to get started? And I have my wholesale page up. I want to hear in the comments which are your favorites because I don't want to run out of anything. So you're going to help me place my reorder. I'm not out of anything. I'm not really even close to running out, but I want to make sure that I have plenty of inventory. Hi, Shannon. So let's get started. I lied. I'm going to start with my favorite project of this release and some exciting, fun news about it, because you're not going to have to wait to see this one being made. This is hands down my favorite thing that I made out of this release. It is with the Trimmings 4 mold, and we're going to make this at 4 o'clock today. So I'm going to show you start to finish exactly how I did this. So you're going to want to tune in at 4 o'clock. Let's start with the molds because they are yummy. You started your order. I know, it's crazy. So this is blossoms. So these are cherry blossoms and the detail is incredible. So I totally can see doing like a mixed media where this is in the foreground and some transfers and a stamp are in the background. I think that would be beautiful. I love this mold. I love the bird in flight. I love the perched bird, but the nests. The nests are absolutely fabulous. I suspect that this is going to be the #1 selling mold. That's just what I think. Give me a heart or a thumbs up if you agree that this is going to be the #1 selling mold. Look at the details, the eggs, the perched bird. Hi, Diane. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. So I want to know what you think, or hard to say, could be Trimmings 4. So you've seen me use this one. I need the nest. I know, right? And then I'm already in the process of using this one. I'll give you guys just a peek at, I'm afraid to show you this because I'm not positive what I'm doing with it just yet, where I'm doing this. Oh, the birds in the nest. This is, hold on, I'm getting some glare from my window. Oh, Lisa Marie. Okay, let's see. That is Trimmings 4, the smaller one. That's just a peek at what this is going to be. That's it. I don't know if I'm doing that in the art retreat or as part of the Golden Ticket group. Not sure yet. The next mold is wild berries. So it has strawberries and it has blackberries. So wild berries. There are berries in the help. Gosh darn it, Lexi Krenzer did it. Pam, what's the name of that transfer? Oh, it's this one right here. Hold on. This would pair beautifully with Whispering Willow. A match made in heaven, you guys. Whispering Willow and wild berries. Yum-y. I'm going to order more of the Whispering Willow transfers because I only have 2 in stock. I'm going to have Pam remind me. Oh, poor Pam. Hi, Joellen. Hi, Joey. Hey, guys. Thanks for being here. Deb, the birds in the nest, the detail's incredible. I could open it, but that's not going to do any good. I think Sally showed it in clay. So then stamps. Countryside memoirs is this one right here. And it has these 4 sheets. And I'm going to show you what I did with it. Real quick, I just transformed this little book. So I used Hay Sailor paint with a little bit of black mixed in to get a real navy. The conservatory labels mold, that's the apothecary label stamp. And I know the spacing isn't right on stem, but that's the only way it would fit. Then I used just a trim for the border. When I tell you I did this quick, I did this quick. But look at the detail on that stamp. Isn't that beautiful? That is the Countryside Memoirs. Then we've got Velveteen, which is this one right here. And there are, I don't have mine open yet, all kinds of insignias. Beautiful for backgrounds, you guys. Just beautiful. I can see so many uses. Backgrounds, foregrounds, on top of frames molds. Just for anybody who journals, that's going to be a must. Insignia, we get 2 more alphabets. I love mixing my fonts. Je t'aime, I know, I needed a space better. So I love that we have more fonts. This pairs nicely with, and they're a little bit bigger, apothecary labels. That's this one. See how they're a larger size in different fonts? How fun will that be to mix the fonts? Then we have Shade and Song. This, remember Birds, Branches, and Blossoms? This is so dreamy. I love the look of, they're always black, white, and red, and it's a branch, and there's a bird perched, and there's usually like a red heart, and very monochromatic. I think these would be gorgeous for that. And you could even use this branch. It takes some masking off of it, but totally doable to create that look. Then keeping in the berries motif, we have brambles and berries. Look at that. Of course, it goes really well with the corresponding mold. And then we've got that transfer that goes well too. Speaking of transfers, I'm going to flip the camera and we're going to open up these things so you can see them, because I like to see the pages. I love the packaging, but I want to see what's inside. So we're going to open this puppy up. What do I need to get more of, you guys? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. What am I going to run out of? So this is Katerina. It's not just the colors. The colors are amazing. It's the shading. It's the fact that they look like either oil painting or real exclusive works of masterpieces. So here we go. There's the first page, those birds. Pair those, you guys, with the cherry blossom. Come on. Look, with the cherry blossom mold. How cool is that? To pair those. But look at the details in the flowers. That rose. Feel like I could smell it. That's really pretty. I don't know what it's called. You guys know I don't know my names of stuff. This is gorgeous. So many possibilities. Just love the colors in here. Look at. And then obviously when it's not on that carrier sheet and you lose the sheen, it's even more beautiful. Look at these birds. They might be my favorite birds right there. But these roses, gosh, they're just beautiful. Use these roses with one of the gilded transfers, like put them in the middle or over them. Oh, man. Oh, Catherine Klein, thank you for that. Now I know. There's that. Then we have Wild Bowman. Peggy, can you help me where that comes from? And we have some more birds, different style, which I like, different scale. These are more Sprigsy, spray than the first one. The butterflies, certainly different birds. So beautiful. Look at that bird right there. Wow. Aren't they, that butterfly, the colors. We got a little frog, got some dragonflies. Look at that. Love this element down here. I feel like this is parts of floral anthology and entomology, all those favorites that now you have a lot more versatility. Oh, don't it go to the IOD Facebook page. Only the inlays are limited. Yep. This is totally from think, Lisa. France. I think it's from France. And I only know that because it was one of my favorite elements. So love that. That is Wild Bowman. Then this one, I didn't use much of it. I already have this open. I'm going to grab it in a minute. This is one of the ones that I was sent to work with. I'm going to use this on a nightstand. I just didn't get to it. But there are some beautiful, beautiful pieces that people have done. So this is going to be upside down, but look at that dresser. That's kind of what I'm envisioning. And I'm going to do it on black, I think, on a nightstand. And I'll go live when I add those pieces to it. But those are, nope. This is right here. Well, look at the colors and how airy. So this is like you can see where the bottom margin is to put along the bottom of a drawer or a dresser. Same here. And they'll piece side to side as well. I cannot wait to use this. Love how airy. You can see that's where I cut some off for what I did. And then these with a beautiful and around drawer handles. Look at these. This is just beautiful. So that's these are the 8-page. So this is the higher price point to $41 maybe, and the little ones I think are 23 or 24. I can't remember. But I'll show you what I did with that. So the vintage brooches I used, and it's not going to look like much because it's a small element on here, but this is what I created. This is just an old frame, and I cut a piece of wood, 8 by 10. Yeah, Peggy, it does almost have that flair to it. This 1879, if you guys have watched me, you know Mercantile is one of my favorite stamps. It has 1879, and it has number 7 that are so good for filling things in. Then this gold is from the gilded what the heck was that called? Hold on. Pam's already got it. Pam, what's the name of that gilded that I used? Why can't I think of it? Oh, it's etiquette. I kept wanting to say antiquities, but it's etiquette.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
It's this one right here. So that's what's in the background. This is just loaded, you guys, with labels. And I just cut out little sections of the background. So I didn't even waste any labels. So that's what's in the background there. The foil, it's very, very vibrant until you seal it. It still maintains its glisten, but it really sinks back into your piece, which makes it really pretty for a background. Here's the element that I used off Lost Garden. And then I took a little piece and did used one of the brooches. I had another one that I had done, but it just didn't go as well. And I don't know, it's not sitting here with this composition. So I was really, really happy with this. So that's the piece that I did with that. Vintage brooches. You don't even have to say, these are like, that's my favorite. It was too big for the element that I used, only because I had to place it. I placed it too close to the top, but my plan was to use this one. But they're all just beautiful. And you could layer these one over the top of another with clay. So I think that's really incredible. So then we have Portofino. I love the China Blue. And the lemons. The lemons from the transfer were so popular. So it's so nice to see them in a paint inlay. My 2 YouTube videos for this release are both using the second inlay. Hands down, just my favorite paint inlay yet to date. I loved Lattice Rose. This would pair nicely with Lattice Rose. This one right here. But this I love. I promise you, they are huge brooches. I would have a hard time seeing them as a brooch, Brenda. I agree. But in those 2 YouTube videos, one I show you how to inlay into paint. The other one I show you inlaying with clear liquid patina. And I promise after watching those, you'll be able to do it. We're going to do a deep dive into those at my creative art retreat as well. But I know obviously not everyone's going to be able to make that. So we got the next best thing, which is a YouTube video. So here are the sheets of this. Look at just, it cries like country kitchen. But look at this. I think these could be used for a gorgeous gallery wall. This is my favorite element. So cool. But you can make a little mini gallery wall with these. Then you've got, look at this. Just so, so pretty. You can layer paint inlays too. And then these are my favorite pieces from here. So beautiful. We may have to do a gallery wall. And then we've got the lemons. And I love what you can achieve with the look of the lemons with the paint inlay versus the transfer. The transfer, they were beautiful, but you're not going to get that same artistic look. Can you use the brooch? Yes, Tracy. You would have to use an X-Acto knife to cut the center out, which would not be hard. There are lines. I love that idea. I'm not sure I would have thought of that, girl. Good thinking. And then These are beautiful as well. Then you've got this whole sheet. So pretty. Totally could do a gallery wall with these. I might do a mini one. We'll do a mini one in the golden ticket group. It's all one pack, Shannon. All one pack. And that is the gift that just keeps on giving. So that is that one. And then I could show you this, but I could show you my projects instead. So that's what I'm going to do. This is my first YouTube. No, second, but it'll depend right on the order that you watch them in. But this was intended to be second YouTube video because I used clear liquid patina for this. So conservatory labels with apothecary labels. And you're not getting the true vibrancy of this. And then this goes there. And I've got a little element. Let's see here. Darken this up a little bit. That's better. On the glass bottle. So we talk about how to inlay onto glass. And this was a really hard sucker to photograph. That is this piece. And I think it's 18 inches. So that's that one. I tried to keep my projects for this release simpler. Simple's not in my vernacular, but simpler. So then I made this tray using three it's distorted right now because of camera angle, but I have to replace my screws on here because they're not the right color. And now it's too dark. There we go. So these screws don't really even fit. So you'd want to use black screws on here. I could even see painting these white. I may do that in white back, to be honest with you. This is all sealed, so I'd be able to do that really easily. These are second use. So I talk about how to go right in with second use on either end. Yeah, these are Hobby Lobby. But this is, and I absolutely think I will paint these white. Now, looking at it on camera, I won't leave them that color, and I think that'll be really pretty. But, let's see. I'm not going to open that one, because mine is sitting right here. So you get 2 sheets of the roses. Aren't they gorgeous? I could use a Sharpie on the screws, but don't you guys think they should be? Don't you think they should be white? I feel like they're standing out too much. I think they'd be really pretty white. Worst case scenario, I'd wipe it off. So those are the roses. Out of the 2 sheets, that's all I have left. Oh, this is one that I used. I could easily use this again. And then you've got chicks and bunnies and ducks and roosters. Love those. Really pretty on an egg. And you'll see lots of that in videos. Let's see. It's from where I used one. So pretty. The only reason I didn't use this on the tray is I didn't want it to just be Easter. Not that these are just Easter because there aren't Easter eggs, but That would have been really cool going off to the outside. And then they're in that beautiful peachy pink tone. And then this is what I used for the outside. I used this trim piece. I wanted to use these trim pieces, but it would have been a lot more difficult to butt the other inlays up to that dividing line. And that is everything. So this, you guys, is what we're doing at 4 o'clock today. I'm going to show you how I made this tile. And I'm going to have to use resin because we're not going to have dry time, so I'll pour that now. But I'm super excited. So thank you so much for being here. And once again, I've been asked, am I doing the golden tickets again? I absolutely am. So to get a golden ticket, all you have to do is purchase any 2 items that speak to you from the new release. And in the golden ticket group, I'll do some projects. It's not going to be for probably 3 weeks, so everyone has time to get their orders. And that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you. So 4 o'clock is in 2 hours, so I'll be back then. Bye, everybody.